Spirit Tribe, Gigi here with Spirit Readings, and I'm so glad and so happy that you're able to join me here today, taking a look at the month of November for Sagittarius. So wherever you happen to have Sagittarius in your birth chart, or if you're just wanting to check in on a Sagittarius, hello and welcome. Also, a big happy birthday to all of my November born Sagittarius tribe. It is your time to shine, and I hope you have a wonderful birthday. So, what are you thankful for, and where can you show more gratitude this month? I mean, look at her. Her arms are stretched open wide. We have a number 14 for gratitude. Find reasons to be grateful for everything in your life. All things are possible with the infinite spirit's help and guidance. Be grateful for your family, friends, home, work, and financial blessings. Your only burden is your attitude when things don't go your way. When you decide not to let things get you down, you invite in happier times and more opportunities. The universal law of like attracts like is at play here. Life is constantly changing, so fill yours with gratitude. Affirmation: I am filled with gratitude and live my life in joy. And some good crystals while you meditate or manifest over all the blessings that you have to be grateful and thankful for are iolite, sunstone, and rose quartz. Don't forget to show your gratitude. Please keep in mind that there are so many of us, so not everything may resonate, and that's perfectly okay. You can just set it to the side for someone else or for later even. You know, it may make more sense as events continue to unfold. Anything and everything is possible when we believe, so if it doesn't apply, you just go on ahead and you let her fly. No harm, no foul, no big deal. If you are new here, please keep in mind that I have had strokes, so you know that can really affect my memory. I can struggle to find my words or even get them out. I do get tongue-tied. I also have tremors, which can make shuffling and gripping onto things a bit of a challenge for me, especially when it feels like I'm being zapped in my hands. You know, whenever that happens, I tend to drop whatever I'm holding, cards included. I also have glaucoma, so you know, sometimes I have to bring things a little closer to my face so that I can see them properly. So just bear with me, you guys. You know, the messages get out the way that they are meant to eventually, right? Okay. Everything that you need to know about me, about this channel, you can find that in the description down below, especially if you would like to book a personal private reading with me, if you would like to purchase something from my wish list, like a card deck or a candle, something for my family, something for my fur babies, or if you would just like to make a donation, that can all be found in that description box down below, so make sure you check that out. Now, before we get into cards, we are going to get a word message from the spirit board. As you can see, there are a ring of words. That is what spirit has picked for the month of November. So, all right, spirit, November 2025, a word message for Sagittarius. What is it that Sagittarius needs to know? Okay, we have past coming in. So I'm kind of being shown like the Nine of Swords, a nightmare on repeat, something that you are continuing to beat yourself up about. You know, it's time to tear that rear view mirror off, you guys. There is nothing there in the past for you. It is only a history lesson. You know, it is written in stone. There's nothing you can change about it. So quit beating yourself up over things. Quit letting other people beat you up over things. You know, you're not the same person you were even a second ago, you guys. You're continuously evolving and growing. So don't let the past haunt you. Don't let it keep you stuck or stagnant, Spirit is saying here. Wow, what a powerful message there. Thank you, Spirit. You know, be present and keep looking towards the future of how you can make it bigger, better, and brighter for yourself. All right, let's get some The Answer is Simple Oracle. Let's get back to basics. Let's see how we can make things a little more simple on ourselves here for Sagittarius, November 2025. We have a number 25. Feel the well. You have to continuously keep pouring back into yourself so that you don't get depleted and drained. So continuously pour back into yourself. We have a number 32. Speak with love. You know, speak with love over yourself, over other people, over situations. You guys, speak life, speak love, and speak calmly, rationally, and clearly, Spirit is saying here as well. So a little love can go a long way. We also have a number 17. Take a breather. Maybe you need a woo-saw, you know, a big deep breath in, hold it at the top, and then fully exhale. Let it all out, you guys. Take a break, take a breath. So these two are coming out together here. A number 62, share your gifts. With a number 50, decorate. So, you know, this is a time of year where people, especially if you're in the same hemisphere or if you're in the US like I am, you know, we decorate, we get together for the holidays, you know, Thanksgiving, Christmas. So do what brings you joy and happiness, and don't worry about what anyone else has to say about it or think about it. You know, do what makes your little heart happy, and share your gifts with others. And, you know, a cheerful giver, you guys. And, you know, don't do it out of you feel like you have to or you're being forced to. You know, share what you know you're meant to share when you're meant to share it. Someone else needs your light, needs your wisdom. So don't be afraid to share what you have with others, because more will be added to you, you guys. All right, let's see what's going on in the love department for you this November, Sagittarius. This can include yourself, family, friends, significant other, literally anywhere that you have love. So if you're like, hey Gigi, I really love my job, I really love the people I get to work with, the people I get to interact with, or I really love my hobbies, then guess what? That is all included here as well. So let's see what we have. We do have younger man, dealings or relationship with a younger man. Now this can be anywhere in your relationships. It could even be to describe yourself. If you're like, you know what, I am a younger man. I always say the first person that comes to mind is the one that this is about. You have the teapot, deep friendship with someone of the same sex. So getting together, spilling the tea, perhaps. We have wedge. Someone is trying to come between you and a friend or something you want. Someone is jealous over all the things that you have, whether it's your relationships, you know, or, you know, anything that you have. Literally, maybe they want your partner for their own, you know. It could literally, ooh, that turned into a soap opera real quick. But But the people that really know you and really love you are like, get out of here with that mess. It ain't gonna work. Because, wow, you have a turkey and it is Thanksgiving time here in the US. But this turkey is someone is behaving stupidly. So it could be the wedge person. It could be the younger man. It could even be this dark woman dealings or relationship with a woman with dark complexion or hair. It could be both, and I mean, like, again, as with the younger man, this dark woman can be anywhere in your relationships. Every time a dark woman comes out, you're going to have to, I might make your ears bleed a little bit here, but dark lady laughed and danced and lit the candles one by one. Throwing some Cher out there for you guys. Of course, she does it way better than I ever could, right? But, don't give in to this fear, doubt, worry, negativity, that this person, they want to cause you pain. And to your face, like really two-faced energy is what I'm getting here. So, nice to your face, oh, I love you, blah, blah, blah. And then behind the scenes, like trying to destroy your reputation, your credibility, and your relationships, and they hate you because they ain't you, basically. And I feel more of a womanly with that wedge and that turkey, although that younger man could, maybe this woman is trying to target this younger man even, ooh, it could literally be anything because there's so many of us. Okay, get it together, Gigi. All right, let's see what's going on in career and finance for you this November, Sagittarius. I always like to know what's going on with my money, honey. I'm always like, hey, yo, give me $1 million. Like, how nice would it be if you woke up and there's just, $1 million sitting in all your accounts? I'd be like, I manifested that. I sure did. Show me the money. Ooh, okay. I love this. This is much better than the love department. We have a key for successful outcome to your problems. So this could extend over, into the love department as well. It is a golden key for a golden opportunity. Like, I really feel like you need to take a breather and you're constantly having to refill this well here because this person is very draining. Speak with love, speak with life over the situation and even over that person that, they realize they messing with the wrong one. They're going to FAFO real quick, right? We also have the V, victory and some endeavor. Hey, you are victorious already. You are the champion. Keep that in mind. We have bread, period of prosperity and abundance. Yes, sign me up for that. And look, we also have the door. Opportunities are waiting for you, and you have that golden key to unlock this golden door. Now, once you have opened the door, you have to be brave enough to go through it, you guys. You can't just look around and then be like, ooh, I'm scared like a little dormouse and I ain't gonna go in there, If you don't go in there, the only one you're hurting is yourself. So, I mean, it's a golden opportunity. It may not come back around a second time, or if it does, it may not be as amazing and wonderful as it is the first time, right? All right, let's see what's going on in life for you this November, Sagittarius. Life do be lifing a little too hard sometimes. Your girl here is like, hey, yo, life, why don't you pump your brakes and use some Vaseline? And life's like, nah, bro, you can handle it. And I'm like, just because I can don't mean I want to. I would like to coast on easy street. just for a little bit. All right, we have the horse. It is a short journey that you're going on. So, you know, maybe you're having a staycation or in your own backyard, but you know, maybe you need to get outside in your bare feet, well, depending on how cold it is where you're at, and do some earthing, or you know, maybe you're going for a walk around the block or a drive, you know, ooh, to see the changing leaves as they're changing. Or, you know, you could be going on a long trip, you know, but I feel like this is a spiritual, mental, emotional journey here. And it could lead to a physical journey as well. Ooh, you got a dirty rat. Someone working against you behind your back. You know, there's that wedge person showing up. Not only are they a turkey, they're a rat as well. Need to be exterminated. Oh my God. Okay, Spirit. Wow. Spirit really went there, you guys. All right, we have a chain of events that will affect your life. So once something is set in motion, it affects everything else, like a domino effect. We also have the rainbow. The most difficult part of the situation is over. So, you know, you're already through, you've already survived and weathered the storm here, you guys. So should be smooth sailing from here on out. All right, let's get a message from the moon. The moon is all about changes in our lives. You know, the moon herself goes through her changes, her cycles, her phases from new to full. She is beautiful, wonderful, and amazing in whatever phase she happens to be in, and so are you. So let's get a message from Mama Moon here for Sagittarius for the month of November. All right, we have a number 1, dark moon, the void. That one is hard to see because it is so dark. There is a woman laying on the ground there, so laying on her side. And we have a number 12, waxing gibbous 3 for boundaries. Ooh, we got to make sure we have our strong, healthy boundaries in place, especially when we're dealing with a wedge, a turkey, and a rat. You know, like, ooh, get that up out of here. Don't want nothing to do with none of that, right? All right, number 1, dark moon, the void. Your time to rest and reset is here. Release all that does not serve you. Stop resisting. The void is a time of possibility, not just darkness. There is nothing to fear in letting go of negative patterns and habits, so let go of the old. Be like Elsa, let it go. The affirmation: I freely release what I no longer need. The companion stone or metal is jet. I freely release what I no longer need. Yes, there is beauty in letting go. We have a number 12, waxing gibbous 3 for boundaries. Judging what you need and what you don't need allows you to place healthy boundaries. And I'm a firm believer in this next statement. You teach people how to treat you. Judge what is healthy and right for you with clarity and care. Simplify. Keep it simple, you guys. Make it easy on yourself. The affirmation: I can say yes or no with authenticity and clarity. And the companion stone or metal is obsidian. I can say yes or no with authenticity and clarity. Remember, Spirit did tell you to speak clearly and calmly. So spirits really and exterminate them rats. Okay, all right, let's get an Angel Answers Oracle here for you for this month of November, Sagittarius. Maybe you have questions, and this is a way for your guides and your angels to connect with you and give you an answer. There's something better. Do not settle, you guys. Like, you know, you've been praying, asking, manifesting something, and you know, something similar may come along and you may be tempted, but hold out, because that better that you have been asking for is on its way. You just have to be a little more patient. Ugh. Who has time for that, right? All right, let's get some daily healing messages, mini deck messages for you for this month of November. Sagittarius, if I can even think. My brain is like, you want to think? That's cute. We have distinguished the importance of your inner spiritual work from outer success. So, you know, you can have all the success in the world and still feel kind of crappy on the inside, you know. So work on that inside, and boy, things get better. Seek to enlarge your appreciation of the beauty of nature, animals, and humans. And look, we were just talking about going on a journey to see the leaves changing color. I love it, you guys. All right, let's get some language of flowers mini deck messages here for you for this month of November, Sagittarius. See what else you need to know. Gonna pick you some flowers here. Oop, all right. Well, I guess you're getting 4 this month, because these all wanted to come out. They're like, it's your birthday, you're getting more flowers. All right, we have azalea for temperance, and in tarot, the major arcana, or one of them for Sagittarius, is temperance. Find balance and be centered, you guys. You know, like I said, do some grounding exercises. We have cactus flower for endurance. Hold on, you can do this. You know that something better is up ahead. We have stephanotis for cooperation. Take the hand offered or ask. You know, closed mouth doesn't get fed, you guys. Sometimes we have to ask. We also have everlasting daisy for fortitude. Be brave and dig deep. You have everything you need within your own self to not only endure, to not only survive, but to thrive and get ahead. All right, we're going to get your bonus from the Animal Tarot. Thank you so much for running the numbers up on last month's reading. So, who would like to be Sagittarius Spirit Animal Guide for November? Ooh, you have the 9 of Autumn, the Ragdoll Cat. Your success has brought you financial security and the reward of much deserved time off to enjoy your own company. You know, you're going on that journey. You may suddenly have a brilliant idea for a business or self-employment opportunity that will be very successful, and those doors of opportunity are opening for you. You have the right key to open the right door here, you guys. All right, Sagittarius, these are your messages. I hope you enjoyed them. If you did, please drop me a comment down below. Let me know. Make sure you smash the heck out of that like button, that old thumbs up button down there. Hit it with a razzle dazzle. If you haven't already and you find you keep coming back here, please subscribe to the channel, you guys. That that truly means so very much to me. I love growth. I love expansion. I love being able to interact with all of you. It really does bring a lot of joy into my life. You know, you are part of the teamwork that makes this dream work. I wouldn't be able to do it without all of you. So Sagittarius, from the bottom of my heart, I love and appreciate each and every single one of you. And I want to say thank you. Blessed be. Namaste and goodbye.